What's good, YouTube? This is KB LaFleur. You can call me KB. Welcome back to another video, man. We got something pretty good today, man. We got Sister Daphne here, man, coming through with text receipts. We haven't done this in a while, right? We have not done this in a while. This is probably our first text receipt that we have done, at least in this scenery right now. For the most part, man, like I said, we've done at least when I first started this channel, we did a lot of Sister Daphne's text receipts, man, and a lot of it is eye-opening. A lot of it, man, tells you everything you need to know, right? It tells you everything you need to know. That's really raw this bitter baby mama stuff on this channel even came from, right? So for the most part, man, I mean, here you have a situation where a guy is pretty much trying to date a girl here, right? Not a girl, he's trying to date a woman here, right? It seems like he is courting this woman. Now, she gets upset because she finds out how much this man is making, right? And she finds out that he is getting a job interview, right? I want to say it was $48,000 a year plus commission. Now, to me, man, that's a pretty good starting job, right? That's a pretty good starting job. The only caveat is he's 46 years of age. Now, granted, he's single, no kids, he got his own crib, and $48,000 a year, depending on how much he's having to pay. I mean, because living by himself is already going to be a little struggle. But I mean, he said he make beats on the side. He say he's a salesman. So I don't know, man. Obviously, man, if he continues to stay within that business, and hopefully he does, right? He can work his way up and he can make more than that, right? Because apparently she makes $75,000 a year, right? But if you understand business, and if you understand, if you're just a regular average person like she is, because she's one, right? She should know what it's like to be an average regular person. You're not going to be at $48,000 or $46,000 your whole life or your whole career there. So I mean, hey, but once again, this is the entitlement, and this is the spoiled women that we have to deal with, right? But let's go ahead and jump into this video, man. Do me a huge favor, leave me a like, leave me a comment, subscribe to the channel. So the woman is in the gray and the guy is in the blue. So the woman goes on to say, hey, what are you doing? Want to get together for lunch? So the guy responds and he says, shit, just left the job interview and I'll hit you when I'm home. So then she responds, job interview? I didn't know you weren't working. So then he responds and he says, I make beats for people for a hobby. This is a career. So he's letting you know up front, right? And just I can just tell by the vibe and how he is responding, man. Once again, this brother is kind of sharp a little bit, right? It seems like he deals with women on a regular, but once again, she's saying, hey, do you want to go out to lunch? Obviously they talked before, obviously they hung out before, right? He then goes on to respond and says, oh, okay, well, congrats on the new job. I hope they're paying you well. So then he responds, $48,000 to start plus commission. I'm a good salesman, so this is me all day. So then she responds, $48,000, really? So then he responds, yeah, wow, what's the issue? Right? So then she responds, she says, boy, that ain't shit. They playing you. You really accepted that low paying job? Tell me this ain't life, right? Now, once again, would you rather him have a low paying job where he has potential to make more, or do you want him to stay in the same position where he doesn't have a job, right? Which one is worse, right? And this is where you have your women who are indecisive. This is where you have your women who are entitled, who don't know what they're talking about, who don't understand what life is really about, right? Because they can live life on easy mode, because she can sit over here and make $75,000 a year. You're college educated woman, probably sister, woman, or whatever, right? Probably college educated, probably be able to get any man that you want to sit over here and take you out to pay for your bills and pay for your lunch and everything. Once again, man, like let's not be selfish here. Let's not be entitled here. But this is what we allow women to become, right? We have allowed women to become so entitled that they can sit over here and talk down on men who make less than them. And this is why a lot of men say, hey, man, listen, I don't want to deal with a woman, man, who makes more than me. Or they may get upset if the woman does make more than them, but it does become a competition, and it's a healthy competition, right? Some guys are going to say, man, listen, I want to make more than my wife. That's just what it is, right? It's the stigma that comes with me not making more money than my wife. Well, why do y'all feel that way? It's just what it is. I mean, as a man, I would want to make more than my wife. As a man, you're supposed to be the breadwinner. According to who, right? It's just an unspoken rule, just like how it's an unspoken rule to cover your mouth when you sneeze, but you just know, right? You just know to cover your mouth with it when you sneeze. So then he responds, it's a good job for me. I have that and my side job, so I'm not understanding why you laughing. So then she says, that's low. I make $75K a year, no commission or OT needed. You're not making no money. That's embarrassing. So then he says, you dogging me out. I didn't think you was like that. I ain't feeling this energy. We can end this convo right here. Right? We can end it right here. So then she responds, right? And once again, this is, brother, you dodged the bullet, right? But she responds and said, that works for me. You are aiming way too low. That works for me. You are aiming low. You're 46 and happy about 48K a year job. Get real. I'm being honest. So then he responds, I'm glad I'm strong enough to take your immaturity. This job is perfect for me. I don't have kids and I live alone and I'm happy and not depressed like I used to be. You are a mood killer. You make that 75K a year, but you still single, which means you were someone else's headache before. So then she responds, LMAO, crybaby, right? So once again, yes, she was very immature, right? Very immature, right? Now, one can say, hey, man, listen, as a 46-year-old man and you're just now getting into an injury job, you don't know what's going on with the brother at 46 years of age, but he said he has his own crib. He lives by himself. Once again, he's obviously taking care of himself. He obviously taking care of his duties, right? And now he has a job to go ahead and help him back that up. And he has a hobby, but he's not constantly in the streets. So I don't know. Look, y'all let me know down below, man. What do y'all think about this, man? I think this is entitlement to the 10th degree. But like I said, we're going to try to be getting these videos out every night. Give me a huge service, leave me a like, leave me a comment, subscribe to the channel.